Alright guys, welcome to our first PC finals of quite some time. My name is Peter Canfit Hunnell, here to bring you all today's action, in which we get to see our PC players go up against each other for the title of the very best. They'll be competing in ESL competition, best of 3 matches all the way up to the grand finals, which will be best of 5, competing for a prize pool of 30,000 in-game credits. And of course, the old ESL camo, which you love so much. But the big question, of course, still remains, who's going to be playing here today? Excellent question, I'm glad you asked. Let's take a look. So, first of all, we've got ourselves the Drunk Nation, hailing from Egypt, headed up by Player X and Team Manager 1. They're a team that have been doing pretty well in the recent tournaments, and that's why they've come in as our #1 seed today. Unbeaten, in fact, in the last 2 tournaments they've taken part in. A team to fear. Below them, Troca Huesos from Mexico, one of our 3 Mexican representatives today. Headed up by Sanguinero. And with, I think, just the relatively minimal experience recently. So that's why they come in as our #8 seed. They just squeezed into proceedings today, but hey, if they can surprise, maybe they can claim some of those credits for themselves. Below them we have Squad Nab, also from Mexico, represented in the main by Dark Pro, who is their squad leader. Has had a kind of variable performance recently. We'll see if they can surprise come into this one. 9 Trey Bloods from Ecuador, with team owner Sombra Tim, have taken some losses against Squad Nab recently, so we'll have to see if they can make it past the first round. Certainly, the semi-final on the upper side of the bracket is probably one of the toughest places to be, because you always end up against the #1 seed. We also have Castle Black from Argentina, just below them, who've had some pretty decent runs recently, have lost out to Drunk Nation in the last cup they played. In fact, 3 times in a row. But they do have a win over Drunk Nation about a month back, so they could be one of the teams to surprise us. That's Castle Black. Excuse me. You have Crytek, our last Mexican representatives. You kind of battered backwards and forwards with our various different teams here today, headed up by Obed. Before we get to our last pair of teams, F Society from Brazil, with team owner Breno, a double manager setup with Durka and Torture, and their organizer Levi, with team captain Berg. That'll be a team we'll be looking out for to see if they surprise our next team, Legends Never Die from Italy, owned by Peter. There we go, Peter's representing. And with an 18-player roster, there's a reason Legends Never Die, because there's just so darn many of them. So I believe we're going to start ourselves up with our first giveaway of the day. So, if you want to get in on one of our double giveaways, head across to twitch.tv/ModernCombat. And of course, I think maybe I forgot to explain. So, because it's a finals day and it's a celebration of MC5 stuff, we're going to throw out things and give you guys twice as many chances to win. So, if you head across to twitch.tv/ModernCombat, enter in hashtag RO16, then you'll be one of 2 people to win a little thank you gift of 300 credits for coming along to the stream today. So be keeping note of that as we go. Again, double giveaways on every single platform. And bear in mind as well that you can enter in multiple times, so there's no reason not to. Oops, excuse me then. Didn't mean to do that. For now, while we get that Twitch giveaway going, thank you guys for your entries over on there. From ALS Senior 0515 and Tim Satakam. We're going to kill a little bit of time. We're doing a Battle Royale to start us off today. So we'll be jumping into ESL competition a little bit later, but if you'd like to play on stream with my good self, then please do come along. Let's see, so custom game. Oops. Ah, there we go. Shazam! So yes, if you'd like to play on stream, Battle Royale should be a lot of fun. Right, let's bring the music down though. Well, it's not completely off. So try and kill a little bit of time before we get started. So, there's still room in this game. We're getting quite a lot of people in. So on PC, we have learnt from our #1 Coacherino, Daedalus, we need to fire with... Oh, Sonic, I think that's someone from the stream, isn't it? Yeah, Legion Gaming, welcome to the stream. Let's play some MC5 together. Where should we go, where should we go? We can see ourselves just drifting across the map over there. This looks like this could be a good spot here. Alright, let's go for it. I think everyone realised it was roughly the same time, but... Alright, we got a compact. We've got some... Oh, tier 2 armor's pretty good. Ooh, got a little confused there. Pfft. Did they just leave? I can't blame them. Good escape and evade there from our opponent. That was actually pretty impressive. Alright, let's go and find ourselves a little bit more substantial of a weapon. So yeah, I hope some of you guys are playing along with me. We'll be picking up our ESL competitions shortly. But before we do, why not come and show off your skills on stream? Oh, actually, there we go, prefer a Bosk. Let's just grab everything we can and customize our weapon up with every good thing in the world. Oh, actually, we don't have that many good things. Oh, we got something. Oh, hello. That probably wasn't very smart. Whoops, that definitely wasn't very smart. Where are you getting shot at from? Well, there's a speed boost. That's some health. I'm into it. A lot of health, apparently. There's usually some pretty good stuff inside here. I recommend It's one of, again, it's one of those places that people don't really tend to look. So where were we getting shot at from before? I know that if we actually come across someone with a... Oh, there they are. With a sniper rifle, there's a good to decent chance. There you go, I think we did pretty well there, all things considered. So I probably wouldn't recommend doing what I'm doing now, which is standing completely still and probably getting sniped. Yep, there we go. But hey, we're in this for a scrap. So a lot of FPS games, not exactly speaking as an expert, but from my limited experience at least, are a lot about just getting behind someone and shooting them in the butt. Because it's very hard to lose if you've got the drop on someone, like we're doing here. So we've got probably most of the attachments we need at this point. We've got a decent amount of bits and pieces. Hey there, Sight Gaming. Yeah, apparently I'm tryharding now. Oh, hello. I saw someone there. Man, that's some heavy meat shotting we're doing there. So for any of you guys who aren't down with the terminology, because I only learnt this myself recently, then if if you're looking for, if you shoot someone in the head, that's generally a lot better, and on PC it's a lot easier because the mouse is obviously a lot more precise than a controller could ever really be. But if you hit them in the head, that's good, but if you hit them in the body, it's called a meat shot. Hey, Alan John, yes, this is Modern Combat 5. Oh, are you the John Allen? Surely not the legendary John Allen. But yes, this is the Battle Royale mode, which is relatively new to Modern Combat 5, and is currently in beta, or I guess open beta. Alright, so I think we got hit with a sniper shot there, so we probably don't want to be around here anymore. But we're in Fight Everybody mode, so let's go do that. So again, we probably want to try and find a way to get round and get the drop on our opponent. I can't quite remember, where was it that they shot us from? Probably somewhere high up. Oh, there they are. Oh, someone else finished the job for us, okay. Not necessarily a great thing. They got behind this rock? That's a body. Oh, they're actually telling us exactly where they are. Ah, cool. Let's chuck all of our hard-earned grenades into a single place, so... Ah, man! We messed it up. I suddenly realised that I should be going after the person with the armour because they're going to be much harder to kill. I mean, I'm not sure if the logic works there. Right, so let's see. Okay, it looks like it's going to be just me today. Yes, hey Alan John, they have definitely improved this game. Also, if any of you guys would like to join in with today's viewing party, then please do head across to the ESL Discord. I'll put the link over on the YouTube and Twitch. I should probably get the link for you guys on Facebook as well. Let me just do that. Copy link, and there we go. So, all of you guys, if you'd like to join in the viewing party today, head across to the ESL Discord, link in the chat, and you'll be able to join in. Well, Ale, I'm in. I'm glad you're a fan of Battle Royale games in general. I think I kind of feel like all different Battle Royale games, like, PUBG and Realm Royale and all that things, they all kind of play off each other and take ideas and remix and come up with different ways of doing the same thing. So, yeah, if you enjoy Battle Royale on MC5 and you enjoy other Battle Royales, that's completely okay. There's a very good reason for that. There's a lot of shared DNA between them and a lot of shared fun you can have. Honestly, the only concern really is trying to make the MC5 Battle Royale as fun as it possibly can be. I think we did pretty well in the last game, all things considered. I was quite pleased with myself. I tend to freak out when it comes to very close range fights. Alright, let's get back into it. Combat, not too bad. I wonder what happened to that player who we came across early on. Oh, hello, speaking of. Thank you very much. So, I think we've gone... Oh, hello. Actually, we could probably go for... No one's gone for the airport drop, which seems surprising. I think the airport is... Sonic, is the link not working? Oh. Probably an extremely bad idea, but eh. Okay, well there we go. And now let's do something very dumb, which is to run across completely open ground with no cover whatsoever. Hurrah! Sonic, I'll have to... Oh, wait a second, actually. Let me just check. I think we may have gotten a pass key for our first game. Okay. Turns out we're going straight into the finals. That's a bit of a surprise. But hey. If it means we get more MC5 in a hurry, then honestly, I don't mind. Alright, so this will definitely attract a lot of attention, so let's try and get underneath the Daedalus jet. So this is, generally good practice, is to try and make sure that no one else is coming through. And if they do, shoot them in the face. And a lot of people died here. We probably need to get out of here as well. Well, let's go for a PSW, it's kind of fun. I'm very glad that they nerfed these drops to be less, just get everything you could ever possibly want. Alright, so we'll switch to pistol for maximum running speed. We just get shot at? I don't see anyone on the map. Let's go over the mountain. Big Gorilla, could you... Oh, hello. This is not going well. Yeah, no, I think my terrible SMG was never going to stand a chance. I kind of freaked out there. I think we should have probably just left. Alright, so we're going to have our finals coming up shortly. Let's check in with... oh, actually, this is a rather unusual situation that's come up. Yes, Big Gorilla, the... Oh, well, hey Alan John, thank you for dropping by. Please do give us a follow, and all that kind of good stuff. To catch us on one of our next streams. We'll be having one a little bit later on today. Sorry about this, guys. Just need to pop to break for a couple of minutes as I talk to our admin today, Citru, try and figure out some things. So, sorry about this. We will be back in a minute. While we do that, actually, let's announce our giveaway winners on Twitch. So, Love Linus 3 and Hot Sauce 61s are our Twitch giveaway winners. Giveaway winners. Please post your dog tags and platforms into the chat. Okay, Big Gorilla, thanks for confirming that the Discord link. So with this, guys, if I sound distracted, it's because I am a little bit. But what we'll do, now we've got our first winners on Twitch, is start up our second giveaway on Facebook. So if you head across to facebook.com/moderncombat and type in #quarter to the Facebook comments, then you can enter in for your chance on Facebook to win those little credit gifts. Okay, for now, let's chuck up another Battle Royale and see if you guys can come in and give me a good old slap around. Alright. So, come and join me, gentle friends one and all. So, I think... Oh, we can go under there. There we go. Good job, Game Off. There's actual physics on there. Honestly, I probably wouldn't have bothered, but hey. That goes to show what I know. Love93, you're welcome. So do remember, guys, if you win any of the giveaways today, please enter your dog tag and platform in. Yeah, so sorry, if you win on Twitch, you need to post your dog tag and platform on Twitch itself. That's the only way I can really know it's actually the same person, because we have had people try and nick or steal other giveaways before. So we try and make sure that you guys actually get the prizes that you have been so lucky to win. That's someone else just stepping in. Let's see, what do we got? Okay, so actually we're going to jump out of this particular one, because we're going to do a show match. So it seems like there's been some scheduling problems with the teams, but what we can do is show you guys a little bit of our ESL teams playing today. Love Linus, thank you for your details. So coming up is going to be our show match, Drunk Nation versus Legends Never Die. So I believe we're going to have, let's see, we've got our first pass key, so we're going to jump into there. And then we'll kick things off officially, well, semi-officially at least. With our first ESL, well, our first set of ESL teams, so it appears like what we'll be doing is rescheduling our PC monthly finals to most likely be offline, because I'm afraid, well, it's fairly unlikely we'll be able to put on another broadcast for this, just to be as straightforward with you guys as possible. But what we'll do is we'll at least show you some of the PC players playing. We'll see if maybe we can get another stream going for to show off the PC players, but let's see. So Love Linus 3, got your details. So I believe we're still waiting on... Who are we waiting on? Still waiting on Hot Sauce. Oh, there we go. Hot Sauce just answered. There you go. Good job, Hot Sauce. Right, so next will be our double Facebook winners. Right, so we're in Spectate, are we? Yes, we are. Okay. So, and the teams are on the correct sides. They are! Excellent! So guys, please do sit back, relax, and enjoy our show match. Let's see, actually I'm going to just go a quick check if this is best of 3 or best of 5. I guess we'll figure it out as we go. Okay, yes, so it's going to be a best of 5, so at least you'll get to see some of our top quality PC teams taking part. Of course, thanks to our admins for today, Aviator Featured and Citru. Citru's been doing some work to make sure that the PC tournaments go as smoothly as possible. So let's get things started. And actually, let me just fill out our screen a little bit more. There we go. Excellent. So, our ESL show match begins here with Drunk Nation playing over in the blue and Legends Never Die over in the red. Let's actually, tell you what. I'll need to... Sorry, this has all changed a little bit quickly. Let's see if I can... I don't know if I can do this while we're live, but we'll... Alright, so that's our first game done. So yes, the tournament, the ESL tournament, unfortunately has had some scheduling issues with the teams, but we wanted to make sure that you guys at least got something to see. So that's why we've asked the teams, who very kindly agreed, Drunk Nation and Legends Never Die, to put us on a show match today. So we've got a little taste of what our finals at least could have been like. For now though guys, we're getting set up for our next round of that show match. Legends Never Die and Drunk Nation coming up after the break. Alright guys, welcome back. Our next round of the show match is here, as Legends Never Die once more take on Drunk Nation, or at least I hope they do. There's one of the Drunk Nation, and another, so our game will officially begin as the players come on to conversion. So yes, as Big Gorilla is saying in the YouTube chat, unfortunately our teams, the majority of our teams have had scheduling issues, and so haven't been able to attend today's event. To try and make sure that we do give the teams the best chance to most competitive finals, what we're going to do instead is reschedule the PC finals and have this show match in its stead. So sorry about it guys, I know you're looking to watch some top quality MC5 play. Unfortunately, while we can't have the finals itself, we can at least. So let me bring this one out to be a bit bigger. There we go. Sorry, the resolution. I need to fiddle the resolution a bit to get it to fit onto the screen properly. Anyway, yes. So these are two of the teams that could well have been in the finals, playing in best of 5 competitions. So it's honestly, it's the closest we can get today, and I don't know it would have even necessarily actually been a different finals than what we actually have here right now as a show match. So I hope you guys will still be able to enjoy the competition today, because Legends Never Die, they're looking pretty confident so far. Ooh. Tetzai? Doing a nice job there, but ultimately falling down in the face of Pizza Peter Pancake Eater. I know, speaking as a Peter. Yes, Big Gorilla. I think, well, honestly, this is between two of the teams who are taking part in the ESL competition, so it's not just a random match. This is very much the same quality of match that you would have seen in the ESL competition itself. So yeah. And this second game looking pretty even actually. Let's try and find who's picking up the pace. So it's Tetzai, at least I believe that's a player, using the Cog V. Doing some very nice work from afar before that grenade, which I didn't even see coming in. I suspect they didn't either. Takes them out of the equation. But the strongest performing member of the Drunk Nation right now. We'll be going back to the well a few more times, but it's looking like Legends Never Die have moved on. But that was a good... Oh wow, 3 grenade kills in a row. Man. Yeah, Tetzai is the strongest performing member in the game at the moment, along with the Legends Peter player, who will just drop by here. Let's see. Yeah, honestly, it feels like it's almost a 2-player game. Tetzai and Peter, you see them popping up in the kill feed pretty darn frequently, because Tetzai is honestly pretty monstrous today, really on form. The Drunk Nation down a game in this show match series, which is best of 5 just like the finals would have been. But yeah, I think Drunk Nation, they want to show off. They're on stream, even if there isn't a prize on the line. Their pride, their ability to say that they're the best team on PC for MC5 is still in the balance. And perhaps that's what's lit a fire under Tetzai, as they're doing a real nice job of not just being able to land grenades with a great amount of accuracy, which they definitely are, but also using those grenades in combination with the Cog V very skillfully. So this isn't something you actually see too often, as, oh there we go, the 2 aces of either team at clash. But what Tetzai's been doing is using the grenades in concert as they get some revenge onto Peter. So they will not only use the grenades to kill people, but they'll also use them to try and drive their opponents back and forth, which is, what traditionally what grenades are used for. It's pretty hard to get somebody to, to hold still if you just throw a grenade at them. But the fact that they won't want to hold still is actually some of the point. So by dropping a grenade down in a particular area, as everybody dies together, but yes, by dropping a grenade down in a particular area, Tetzai's driving their opponents back and forth and into the firing line. So That's very clever combination play, and I suspect it probably happens a fair bit, but it's certainly the first time I'm noticing it in quite a direct fashion. Still, a very close game coming up to the very end here, 42-42. Make sure all you fans watching an audience that you are well hydrated, because this one's gonna be a steamer. Get your delicious water down here. That's delicious. And let's see who is the better player, Tetsai or LND Peter. The clash of giants is here. Advantage goes across the Drunk Nation as Peter goes down. Tetsai going in with the support of the rest of the team. Going to finish off Hazard, and there we have it. Drunk Nation take the second game of this show match and tie things up 1 game apiece. So with that, we are going to try and find ourselves some giveaway winners on the old Facebook. So first winner will be Alexei Baikov, and let's see. So Alexei Baikov and Sean Johnson are our Facebook winners. So please both your dog tags and platforms. So we'll be moving on to Mob Crush for our third giveaway of the day. So details will be up on the screen, and we shall return to continue our show match in just a few minutes' time. Alright guys, let's get back into it for the next round of our show match in place of our ESL competition today between ESL teams Legends Never Die and Drunk Nation. And yes, I too did enjoy the background on the pre-game lobby there. It looks very relaxing. Alright, so once more, let's head onto the battlefield with Tetsai, star of last game, and Peter both in the mix from the early going. The Legends, I think, maybe hanging a little bit. There we go. That was slow connection to start things off. But hey. I'll tell you what, I'll try and see, I'll add that to my list of notes. Can we get the background lobby videos to use on stream? Because yes, I think that would be nice to, if we use some of the lobby backgrounds on stream as our break, just to kind of break things up a little bit. I think that'd be quite nice. Just gives us something a little bit cooler to look at when we're not actively on the battlefield. So, Tetsai did incredibly well last time. It's back on the assault again. I think could be ricocheting a grenade up there, but maybe he's run out of them already. Good use of cover there by the number 2 from LD. Finally puts the head up a little bit too early and gets it shot off. But that's not an interaction we see an enormous amount all the time, even though there is this upper layer here. People usually just jump down and get shot in the face. But instead, this time, making use of the cover there. So, one of those situations where they can see you, but they can't shoot you because of the plexiglass, or I guess similar, that is holding the way. Okay, MK Gamer, that looks a little sketchy what you're posting into the chat. So I'm going to give you the old timeout. Appreciate, though it's completely fine to talk about other games in the chat, when it comes to any kind of thing of, you know, watch my video for free credits or something, anything along those lines, which is leading to something that sounds a bit sketchy, then I will not allow it into the chat. Just be off on the chance that it's something that's going to potentially get people into trouble. So sorry about that. I'm sure MK Gamer, yours was entirely legitimate, but giveaways and the likes on other people's channels, you know, it's just there's too much potential for that to be something bad, and I haven't got time to check it myself. So, let's go and examine our expectations. So, Tetsai and Peter, again, the two performing members of their respective teams. But this time round, it seemed like Tetsai is spending a lot more time on the bench, or perhaps in a casket, might be a better descriptor, than they've been getting kills. Not really reaching the same heights as Peter has, who's doing the old full day of work, the 9 to 5. And they'll make that 10 to 5 as they pick up yet another kill. The BSW glowing hot. Zachariah, talking about hacking on the PC, that has been something that's been addressed recently by Gameloft. They are working on new anti-cheat measures, which they recently have implemented, but they've had to pull back on because they were too stringent and they were catching people who weren't actually cheating. So Gameloft are actively working on it, but Zachariah, definitely appreciate you looking out for the welfare of the game. I mean, that's what we're all here for, to have a good old time. Hey, Gaming Poop. Welcome to the stream. As Player X locks down their kill. And, oh, well, actually, while I've been kind of looking at the chat, everything's gone to hell for the Legends Never Die squad, as Drunk Nation have found a resurgence. Dragon and Tetsai working together as the twin-tailed comet of the Drunk Nation legend. Excuse me. So very close as we come up with the last couple of minutes to play. Good rush in there from Legends Never Die to bully out some kills. Excuse me. That must be something I ate. Hey Cosmo over on Facebook. It's going good. We've got a giveaway going on Mob Crush if you want to get in on that at the moment. But yeah, it's otherwise going pretty great. So Cosmo, yeah, I don't know if you know the guys over on YouTube, but that's where most of the folks are at the moment, I believe. So you seem like a person who's a good talker? Yeah, that's a real word. I know words, me. Gaming Poop. Yes, I think it's always going to be a thing with the APA server players can't take part. I know on iOS Red and Blue, those are specifically intended for different regions. I think with the PC one, it will need to get a bit more established before that's really a possibility. Whoa, Alan Sue, that's not okay. Time to go to a timeout party. Cosmo, you're pushing for Drunk Nation. Well, it's going to be a disappointing third game for them, certainly, as Legends Never Die win out by 15. It seems like star player Peter was able to take flight in this game, and yeah, very much not the case. I think probably the map for Tetsai just not a favourite for them. Didn't work out very well, but Legends have now one game away from taking off finals show match for today. So again, remember, this is not an official ESL match, but it's not stopping players like Peter from putting on a championship performance. So just to let Situ know what's going down. So we'll keep our Mob Crush giveaway going for the time being, and then we'll run a YouTube giveaway while I do some Battle Royales afterwards. Now guys, keep your entries coming in over on Mob Crush, and we'll be back shortly with the next and potentially final game between Legends Never Die and Drunk Nation. Alright guys, we are back once again for our fourth match between the Legends Never Die squad and Drunk Nation. Streets are destination. So last time around, Peter from the Legends Never Die squad was able to perform extremely well, but their opposing number, who we'll be seeing spawn in just a few seconds, or hopefully. There we go. Tetsai, unfortunately, did not. Was it just the map? Or has Tetsai crumbling under the pressure of carrying the Drunk Nation team? Certainly, traditionally, what we'd be looking for is it's the whole team to be able to be working as a unit, but sometimes it can rest on one player's shoulders. Cosnut, where's my southern accent? Well, I don't know, Cosnut. Maybe you can find it for me if you look down by the bayou. I don't know, that's probably not even remotely right, never mind. Anyway, well, things are going south in a hurry for the Legends Never Die squad, as the initial push in has been pretty devastating. Savage was the backup player for the Drunk Nation before, now using the Bramson, a bit of an unfortunate time to be reloading, but still charges forward. As some of the guys have been saying in the ESL chat, Citru, I assume amongst others, has been pushing forward some anti-cheat measures using the MOS system to try and make sure you guys get the clean games that you deserve. I see there's some requests to keep the camera onto Peter. Well, let's see how they're doing. See, this time, they've dropped off. I mean, things, obviously there's time for this to change, but let's see if they can continue. So taking out Savage and Tetsai, the two top players of Drunk Nation, and Dragon as well. Okay, I apparently was wrong to doubt Peter for a second, but it's still 15-15. MD Cypher Rohaman, this is Steam. I'm using the Steam version of MC5 just because it tends to play better with streaming. The Windows Store one tends to have trouble with alt-tabbing. Mad Puma, the giveaway on Twitch was quite some time ago, I'm afraid. The current giveaway, actually I'll post the details out once again just so everybody knows, is on Mob Crush. So type hashtag semi into the Mob Crush chat if you want to enter in. As Peanut likely taking a little bit of shelter there, which I think is sensible given that we can see, but I suspect they may not be able to unless they're using their evil eye, which I think they must have been, to take down Savage quite that quickly. Let's check in and see. Savage the top banana for the team, as it looks like it's actually going to be, and we'll have to wait for them to respawn, Alone, who is carrying the Legends team. So we've discussed this kind of point before, but it's worth restating. You know, these best of fives are pretty taxing for players. You know, you've got to keep your concentration up the entire time, and you know that every single kill you give up could be the one that puts your team really far behind. So I can definitely understand it if different players perform differently on not only different maps, but at different points during the series. Because, you know, there's only so much of yourself to give. That's one of the reasons why it's really important for, you know, even while the esports itself, you know, the act of playing a particular game of esports on whatever title you might be playing isn't necessarily the most physically taxing in the context of one game. But when you're looking at multiple games over the course of a tournament, you know, the mental strength, the physical strength to keep yourself from getting sore fingers, from having muscle cramps and things, that's an important aspect of playing things if you want to be one of the top teams. That's why you'll see teams with, you know, they've got physios, they've got mental health coaches, all that kind of stuff. Hey Suzu, Hirosi's thumbs, how you doing? I seem to remember that I think you were our Japanese friend from before. Konnichiwa, or konbanwa, I'm not sure what time it is in Japan. I guess I can find out, but hey. There's no time for that because this is all about to be over. Alone doing a fantastic job of carrying the team, but Tear sneaking up the scoreboard right at the end there to make it a pretty crushing victory in favour of the Legends Never Die. 3-1 in the series and taking home the show match gold. So there we go. So yeah, Tear, we somehow slept on them during the match. 19-8, crazy good. And I think, yeah, so Peter was able to get back in the late game, along with Alone, who was carrying the early play. Unfortunately, Tetsai, hero of previous games, couldn't find the same heights as before. Cypher, the Steam and store version are the same game, so they came from the same server. So you'll be able to play with other people, irrespective of which version of the game you use. Okay, so our Mob Crush winners are gonna be El Carl and I think a Korean player whose name I can't pronounce, but look in the Mob Crush chat if you've entered. The player who said that it was a relaxing background picture. Our Mob Crush winners. Please post your dog tags and platforms. So guys over on Mob Crush, congratulations. Let me just put that out to all of the platforms in case you're not on Mob Crush anymore. And we'll be moving on to YouTube for our final giveaway of the day. So let me just note down everyone who's won so far. And set up our good friend Nightbot. So it'll be hashtag finals. Anti-spam will be in place, so if you enter more than 3 times, all of your entries will be discarded. Though it's worth noting that entering more than once doesn't actually improve your chances of actually winning. It's just in case somebody isn't 100% certain if they've entered, and so they enter again. Not to punish people for stuff like that, but if you're spamming, then all and any of your entries are tossed away. So congratulations once more to Legends Never Die for being the victors in our show match here today. Just letting Citru know what's going on. And let's update our YouTube link. Shazam! Alright, gonna let you guys know across on the Facebook page as well. Let's see, Cosmo, Legion swept, weren't they the champs last tournament? Let's have a look. So Legends, no, Legends haven't won recently. They actually lost to Castle Black, Trocahuesos, and Drunk Nation multiple times. So they did very well. Yeah, that's right. This is the team that lost to Drunk Nation both times they played previously. They've lost on both occasions. So really impressive to not only show up, but do really well in the show match. Whether this translates to the monthly finals performance remains to be seen, but I'm impressed by what we've seen so far. Right, guys. So let's get this YouTube giveaway updated. So what we're going to do is I'm going to play some Battle Royales with you guys. If you'd like to come and join in. And while that's running, we'll let you guys get your entries in on this last YouTube giveaway of the day. So we're going to take 2 winners from each of our platforms, with YouTube being our final one. So Soulcatcher and everyone, thank you for your entries. Hashtag finals. And let's get things started. Oh. MD Cypher, as far as I'm aware, they are the same game. I would get in touch with Game Loss support to check if there's something strange going on there, or if possibly I'm just wrong. I would probably tend to recommend the Steam version just because it's on Steam, and that tends to be a little easier to work with than the Windows Store, but they should ultimately be the same game. Oh boy, we're having a sliding competition. Let's note down his PLS name, Sahid B. I really hope at some point we have a sliding competition or something goofy. Ah, thank you. Our relaxed Korean friend. At least I think that's Korean. Is that Korean? Kim Kim. Oh, nice. Nice to meet you, Kim Kim. Right, let's get it on. Oh, this is a very good spawn. Alright, so while our weapon is kind of a bit blah, just being next to here is extremely good. Cool, we have got ourselves a good amount of stuff. Oh, hello. Well, this is an exciting way to start a game. John, you had problems with linking the Steam versions and the Windows version. How strange. I'm very surprised they're not on the same server as each other, if that is the case. Unless there's something else going on which you need to... Alright, let's get out of here. So yes, it's number 4 for health packs. I think we have to ask to have that put in as a as an extra bit of UI for Battle Royale, because at the moment there's yes, we get to see how deadly sniping it is on PC because of the ridiculous accuracy. Yes, Cypher, the Battle Royale. Sliding everywhere with the players in Battle Royale is a lot of fun. Nothing in there. Oh. Looks good to me. Hopefully we won't get sniped while we're doing this. So we need to find ourselves some new armor. Yeah, Cypher, that's one of the things which I'm going to ask Game Off the Ram, which is to see if we can get some emotes into the game. Maybe some victory poses as well, because that feels like something which hasn't really been, you know, approached as of yet. I have no idea if they'll go for it, so don't take that as remotely any confirmation they will ever be in the game. But that's something I'm going to ask about, because I think it would be kind of nice. I like that you can kind of, you know, just giving people more ways of expressing themselves, because to an extent, you know, playing a game with each other. Oh, hello. Oh. Alright, well let's try that again. I don't know what happened there. So, thank you to Citru, our admin, for today. So, we'll just do a little bit more Battle Royale streaming before we're done today. Let you guys get in your last bit of hashtag funnels over on the YouTube page. We need to find 2 winners over there. We'll start drawing those at the beginning of the next game, so get them in while you can. So MC5, did I think I intended to, if I didn't. There we go. If you look at the pinned message on Facebook, that will give you a link to YouTube. If you go to YouTube, your current YouTube video, and enter hashtag funnels into the comments there, or yeah, I think YouTube comments, yeah. You can win yourself, oh, I realised I need to change that, a little prize of 300 credits for all of your MC5 needs, which, you know, will primarily, I'm sure, include, ooh, sweet tier 3 armor, the ability to shoot each other in the face. Alright, let's upgrade our Bosk a little bit. Probably don't want to be running around in the most exposed possible area, so let's take a little bit of shelter and go looking. So Moroccans, if you want to join in with the Battle Royales, just queue up for the Battle Royale at the same time that I do. I think there will be an option in the future to join up as squads and duos and all that kind of nonsense. But for now, we're just kind of doing it all manual style because the Battle Royale is very much still in beta. Oh, hello. Let's go have a fight with some people. Where are they? Man, that made me feel like I was really cool. Definitely right place and right time there. So what we're light on is health packs. So let's see if we can find any of them. Yes, Soul Catcher. We don't tend to get an enormous amount of technical issues. So that's a bit of a bummer. But if it's going to happen anything, it's going to happen in the Battle Royale because there's going to be, you know, the map is enormous, so there's so many more variables where you can suddenly get things going awry which weren't specifically tested for. So hey, I think we might have cleaned out most of the stuff that's in the fort, so let's go roaming around before we run out of other places to loot. So we're in a pretty good position apart from we don't have a sniper rifle, and we do have excellent armor, we do have good amount of speed stuff, but we don't have health packs, and that's going to be a big problem. None here. You know, experimental, thank you for your hashtag finals over on the old YouTubes. Ah, finally. So that's something. Ah, perfect. Ah! Well, shucks. Alright, that means we're going to draw our first YouTube winner. David M, MC5, you got 3 minutes to respond in any fashion. Either, well, ideally your dog tag and platform, just say hey to let us know that you're here, so I don't end up redrawing for somebody else. If you don't respond to those 3 minutes at all, then we'll have to redraw, and unfortunately your prize will be forfeit. Oh, Moroccans? No, this isn't actually officially part of the finals, and by joining this game it does not affect your ability to join or be part of the final giveaway of the day at all, in any capacity, no connection at all. So yes, I think we've got to remember to be hammering that melee button on PC, that's E, in close quarters whenever anyone gets anywhere near us, because That tends to be a bit of a problem because obviously we've got, well, I say that maybe this isn't obvious, but on Battle Royale there are no cores, so there's definitely no net guard to protect you from being melee killed. Also, haha! This is not exactly a technically sound maneuver, but it's fun to do. Dancing on the roof. I'm not sure if there's actually anything particularly useful you can do from this. But still, the fact you can do it at all. Kayan, hey! Kayan, that's a smiley face for you. Yeah, it's only got one eye. Run out of time. So, David M, MC5, you're halfway through your giveaway period, so please do get your stuff across. So again, guys, we're done with today's PC tournament. Unfortunately, we weren't able to stream it as initially scheduled because of some team scheduling issues. But I believe it will be rescheduled. It may not be played on stream, but those players will at least get the chance to show off their skills. Oh, that's much better. Good start for us. Very good start. I definitely, if I'm going to have a lot of one thing, I'd much rather have a lot of health packs than a lot of speed boosts. Ha! So we did learn from last game. Oh, hello. Oh no, they did the same thing to us. Yeah, I think it's a bit of a gamble as to how you know, melee kills, which way they go. So I think, honestly, staying away from them as far as possible is probably better. So, last giveaway of the day continues. I think we're going to end up redrawing our first winner. Yes, we will. So, Noob IM will be our new YouTube winner of our first of the two. So, need some response from you, Noob, in the next few minutes, or we will redraw. So, Noob IM. Kayan, it's not too late for you to participate in the giveaway as well. So, just drop a hashtag funnels into the YouTube comments, and you'll be entered. You don't need to enter in more than once. And we'll just keep running battle royales till we have given away all those credits. Hey, Noob IM. Ah, that's very sweet of you to instead of trying to claim credits for yourself, to help someone else get credits for themselves. Right, back out onto the battlefield. I believe it's hashtag finals, so put an S on the end in order to win. So Noob IM. Aldo Vasquez, so no more ESL players are playing today. We're just doing some battle royales to kill time while we wait for the our YouTube winners to respond. Noob IM, thank you very much. So you are our first winner on YouTube. Noob IM, thank you. And our second winner will be Neuron Experimental. Neuron Experimental, please do come and drop both your dog tag and your platform into the chat, and then we'll get you all kinds of set up. Alright, let's get it on. I'll take a shotgun over nothing. Alright, Neuron. Yep, all you need to do is just post so I know that you're actually here, which you have done. Right, so let's see if we can find ourselves something a little bit more long ranged. We've got good armor. We've got our health pack, and I suspect in any given fight we probably can't really use more than one. So I'm afraid John Ansonson, our last giveaway winner has already responded, so we're probably not going to be able to give away anything else. Ken, I don't know why there are dislikes. You know, people like what they like, and sometimes they don't like what they like. But Ken, oh well, if you like what you're seeing here, then I hope that you'll come back again. In about an hour or so, we'll be having our next tournament, so you will not have to wait long at all. We found a good amount of stuff. Well, I say good amount of stuff, a lot of attachments. Very few actual weapons, though. Yes, Noob I am, thank you for that. So Ken, unfortunately, didn't win this time round, but there'll be, if you come along to the next stream in an hour or so, then you'll get 4 more chances to win that. Jeez, everything is the same gun here. Ah! Okay, finally, jeesh. Jeesh! Right, let's get this a little customized. Bigger magazine. Let's see, if Dealers was here, he could actually tell me what any of this stuff does, but I can never remember. Alright, so we've got the A6 Rapid Fire Sniper Rifle. I think we pretty much solo been able to loot this particular place. Ah, Noob I am. That's very sweet of you. Oh, hello. We've made a friend. Never really like fighting when I don't know whether the person is, though. Oh, yeah. Easier to snipe people when you've got an A6 and you can fire a bunch of times. Usually firing up a hill is not so good because it's very easy for someone to conceal themselves. There is definitely somebody else there. Alright, Neuron Experimental, I've got your details. Ooh, let's switch out for an imp. But we'll stay with our shotgun for the moment. Blue zone coming in. Is there someone right here? Huh. Strange. Ah, Cypher, you're Neuron. Okay. But yes, I believe I've got your details. Ah, pants! Shot in the butt at the same time I was shooting someone else in the butt. Ironic? Possibly. So, Neuron Experimental, need to have your platform as well as your dog tag. So I've got your dog tag, but you didn't give your platform, which is PC, iOS, or Android. So I don't need your first name, just need which platform you're playing on, because all of the dog tags are platform dependent. So we'll run one more game. One Neuron lets us know if they're playing on iOS, Android, or PC. And then we'll tie things up, and we'll have 1 hour from now until we start our next stream, which will be iOS Red, I believe. Our last stream of our big weekend. We've had 5 tournaments over the course of this weekend. Been quite a journey. But that journey is nearly over. So one last chance for giveaways. One last chance to get yourself some good old time. Thomas Hall, well, even if you're not a player anymore, I'm glad that you dropped by the stream. Hope you enjoy it, even if you're not an active player. Alright, so hopefully Neuron Experimental hasn't just gone AFK immediately. That would be unfortunate if that was the case. Because always we need your dog tag and your platform to be able to send you anything. So please do make sure you give both of those. If you don't give both, then it's like you didn't respond at all. So Cypher on Facebook, Neuron on YouTube. Get me your platform. So okay, so we've now discovered the disadvantage of the South Villages is the mountainous area surrounding it. So as we can see up here, it's quite possible for someone to fire down on you, and then when you're looking up, you might see their head, if anything, above there. That's the main advantage of firing down from the high ground. Oh, there you go, Nero, you're on PC. Excellent. Yes, the high ground advantage means that a lot of the time it's very hard to spot the person shooting you. For example, when I'm sitting down here, you can see the entirety of me. When I'm on the top, you can probably just see my head, and if someone's looking around in a hurry like this, it can be pretty tricky. So let's not go for the South Village. Let's give the North Village a try and see how that does. Thomas Hall, do I remember Mike P and you? Your name seems familiar. How long has it been? Was it for MC5 or was it for something else? I'm assuming it's MC5, since you're on an MC5 stream. Jürgen, afraid on this particular stream we don't play MC versus, so I know there's a lot of crossover because the excuse me. I was talking. How rude. Anyway, so yes, MC versus is made by actually a different game loft. So I work with the game loft that makes MC5. Ooh. Oh, pants! Oh, a couple of years. Okay, well, that's going to do us. We've got everybody we can from the various different platforms. So thank all of you guys for taking part today. I'm just going to go a quick whip round and make sure we've got everybody. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, yep, all looks fine. So guys, come back in an hour's time for our final tournament of the weekend. If you haven't already, please do give Modern Combat a follow on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, all that good nonsense. Oh, Thomas Hall, wait, you were part of the team that won with the... Oh, geez, yeah, I remember the no reload shotgun. So, guys, just a little story time here for Thomas Hall over on Facebook. At one point, there was a support call that allowed you to, when you put down your med pack, I believe, then you could make it so your teammates instantly reloaded. And with certain shotguns, that meant you basically got a machine gun shotgun, because some of them were made to have a long reload time, and that was kind of their balancing. So everybody thought this team was cheating because no one had ever seen it before, and it was ludicrous, and I think it probably got changed pretty quickly because it was absolutely insane. Yeah, that was good times, Thomas Hall. Oh, well, really nice to talk to you again. You are part of my MC5 memories, which I haven't thought about in a while. But yes, congratulations to Thomas and to their teammates for coming up. Yes, as Mad Axel says, for doing something a little bit different. But I mean, this is what you guys, should be doing. If there's a way to win which hasn't been considered as of yet, absolutely take it. If Gameloft don't like it, then they'll just patch it out. As they did. As it turns out. But alright guys, so I gotta go get ready for the next tournament. But thank you guys so much for dropping by, and Thomas Hall, yeah, really nice to see you again too. I hope, well, even if you're not an MC5 player anymore, I hope to still catch you around in just a little bit. And yes, Cypher, congratulations on your win there. Alright guys, so it's time for me to duck out of this stream. My name has been Peter Counterfeit Hunnell. Of course, you can find me at Counterfeit Cast on Twitter and Counterfeit Stream on Twitch. For now though, have a lovely afternoon. If I don't catch you for the next tournament, have a lovely day and rest of the weekend as well. Thanks guys, and goodbye.